Once you know how to navigate through this world, maybe you've always been the type of person where you don't put money on a pedestal and you look at everything as energy and currencies, and money is just a form of currency. It is not the ultimate and absolute most powerful currency, although that's how the system has designed you to think. But anyways, once you know how to navigate the world without worshiping money and putting that on a pedestal, you start to see the world a lot differently, and you get to really see how people really move. Because you see, money makes people do a lot of different things and shady things. This is also when you get to value something that's higher than money, and that is energy. There are certain spaces where money and wealth, material wealth, and financial freedom is highly abundant, but that doesn't mean the energy is right over there. It doesn't mean the energy is clean. It doesn't even mean that their wealth that these people accumulated was done the right way. Right way, I'm talking about morally or ethically or without involving the acts of corruption. And no, not all forms of making money is corrupt. That's also a thing that you have to be careful about. Like, stop demonizing this concept of making money. There's nothing wrong with that. But this is why I'm telling you this, is that material wealth does not equal good or bad. It is a neutral thing. It just is a state, right? How you get there is what also influences the energy. Stop looking at money as the ultimate thing to judge people. Look at how that person got there to distinguish the difference between these people who have the wealth, but how they got there. It makes them look different. Now, this is why I'm talking about energy, because it's not how much money they have that make their energy glow, but the people who have made their money ethically. And by the way, it is possible, by the way. And yes, it is possible to run a multi-million-dollar business to accumulate wealth and still do it the right way. Yes. And these types of people have a different type of energy to them. Believe it or not, right? And maybe you have not been fortunate enough to be around people who are wealthy, but who've done it the right way without cutting corners, without bullshitting other people, without stepping on other people. So maybe you don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm telling you, this is why it's important to develop that discernment, that intuition. Stop judging people, especially the quality of their character, based on how much money they have, how good they look on the outside. Judge people based on the energy. Because I can't even imagine living in life, like navigating through the world without knowing how to read energy. Because the energy tells you a lot about that person. And the people with good energy is the type of people you want to surround yourself with. Now, I'm not saying you should be entitled to them, because in order to get in proximity with them, you also have to bring something in value. It's not like, oh, they have money, they have good energy, let me just get close to them. No, absolutely not. Because what do you bring to the table, right? I think the whole point of this conversation is that, yes, there is corruption amongst people that have made a lot of money because that they accumulate power that way, they accumulate authority that way and control that way. But also, stop sucking on their toes. And ask yourself, why do you feel the need to suck on their toes and kiss their ass just because they have all that? Ask yourself that question. Why do you worship money so much that you worship people like that? Or you feel like you have to kiss their ass? Why are you like that?